Exactly. All right. My last one. Okay. It's a big one. The top 10 most practical uses for flatulence. I can already think of one, right? I mean,
when you're in jail and your cellmate makes his move.
Well, when you're in a jiu-jitsu tournament and you really want to win and you don't know how, I've seen that happen. The super secret submission by smelling smart, fart, shark. Trying to alliterate there. It's like
that was nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like
I've heard of it. I've never seen it. And I don't want to ever see it. Like I feel like that should be grounds for disqualification.
I don't know, man. These using
like
it's
representative.
It's not a chokehold, but it's a choke.
That's true.
Okay.
Representative from the Tiger School is disqualified due to stank ass. I don't want that. Like, I do conventions, so I smell swamp ass all the time. I don't want that in martial arts, too.
I mean, it's there in some competitions. I mean, but you can also, like, another practical use would be, like, having an elevator all to yourself. So there are several different uses for that. I honestly feel like, I think society is making that kind of like the social taboo that it is, because I have had the luxury of having kids who are in like they're 5 and 6 years old, and they've grown up, and when they first started it was just a giggle. It's just like an instant giggle reaction to it, and then when they got older, they were like, oh no, that wasn't me, they just try to downplay it. It's like, it's embarrassing. But in martial arts that happens all the time.
Yeah.
Right, you just own up to it. But really, that's like the first initial reaction for most kids is to giggle, and you have to kind of put a stop on that, because once that giggle happens, it's like infectious. It's like everybody giggles, and it's like 5 minutes of your class is gone. You're like, dude, I got stuff to do. Come on, guys. And the thing is that it's not just limited to kids. Like, some adults do that too. As soon as they let one go, they just start giggling. Yeah,
true.
Yeah.
So I would see. This is also why I have house pets. Is if something like that happens and my wife's trying to figure out what happened, I blame it on the dog or on the cats.
The dog is like, they don't have butt cheeks, so it's like a balloon slowly losing air. It's like.
I know for a fact they do, and I don't want to talk about why I know. So medical technology, where's the drop that you can take to like make your like flatulence smell like Christmas decorations? Like scientists need to get on that, so I could like take a drop, like with Beano or something, and when it comes out, it's like, that smells like Mountain Spring freshness.
Potpourri.
Like, what the hell? Yeah, exactly.
That should be your next product.
I'll get right on that.
Yeah, and so, but I honestly, I think that's like God's gift to comedy. I think that's like, it's right up there with the platypus. So like, you have to laugh at that. I even have, I came across some historical evidence for that. I think it's like the origin of certain cuss words, right?
Okay.
So you have to bear with me, track with me. I want you to visualize this as a story it's biblical story. Doesn't come from the Bible. It comes from like the Dead Sea Scrolls. So like, they took it out.
The Apocrypha. Gotcha.
Yeah, and so Jesus one night is sitting around a fire with all his disciples and Mother Mary. They're sitting there, and Jesus just lets a massive fart rip. Huge. And in most cases, it would be like a wicked fart. It would smell bad, but it's Jesus, right? So it smells like frankincense, right? And John's sitting next to him, he goes, "Good Lord."
Do you hear that? Do you hear that? That's my will to live shattering like good, there's more.
Yeah, there's totally more. Because, like, Matthew's off in the distance. He comes running up, and he's like, "Jesus Christ! What was that? Was that you? I heard a mountain move." And John, you all right?
Yeah, you just mixed your prophets, but okay.
Yeah. Okay. Matthew was there.
Well, no, but the moving the mountain was Muhammad, not Jesus. Fair enough. Okay, continue.
Yes, and so, he asked if that was him, and Jesus was like, "Nah, man, it's just the Holy Ghost," right? Yes. But I gotta get up and excuse myself and take care of business. So he leaves, and Mother Mary sees this as her opportunity to let a silent one go. All right, she thinks she's safe, but Luke is sitting right next to her, and he's like, "Mary, Mother of God, was that you? That was a terrible stink. How'd you do that? We had the same fish."
I hate you so much. I am not answering the hate mail. All the comments at the bottom of this, they're on.
And see, just at that moment, Andrew comes running up. He's like, "Look, guys, off in the distance, there's a burning bush." And John's like, "Ah, nah, man, it's just Jesus taking a holy crap." Poor Luke's all bewildered. He's just like, "I don't understand. How can he do that? How is his spicy? We had the same fish." John's like, "Oh man, he got his from the lake of fire. He was doing laps in a speedboat with Spawn. The whole time he was singing, 'Can't touch this. Can't touch this.'"
We detoured there suddenly.
Yeah, well, poor Andrew. He's over there going, "What's a Spawn? What's a speedboat? I don't understand." And Jesus, or not Jesus, but John was like, "Well, Jesus just pulled it out of his butt at the last minute because he works in mysterious ways." Perpetual facepalm.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Now it isn't that I bothered you, but I don't know what this says about me. But